Our entry is called Financial Graph Product. This video is going to illustrate from 4 parts. Prototype. The following is our product prototype, which includes only some parts of graph analysis. The first version is not perfect, but you can get what the whole thing looks like. The main functions consist of graph analysis and graph application management. In terms of graph analysis, as I said before, we intend to provide lots of ready-made graph and financial scenarios. The user can analyze with customer relationship graph for mining, like potential risk of transfer for control, analyze with transaction graph for mining, like capital transfer risk, analyze with product relationship graph for mining, like product marketing opportunities. Essentially, it has a risk mining graph and a market extension graph, and also customized area. In terms of graph application management, as I said before, we intend to manage all knowledge the user analyzed. So we have label management, model management, visualization management, task management, API management, and report management. We intend to make all ready-made knowledge that we present inside. That are labels, rules, models that we concluded from our team's experience of numbers of projects. And the knowledge that users will mine in the future to be managed, shared, and visualized here. Specifically, for example, let's see some details in the customer relationship graph for graph analysis. You can see 3 function areas: single analysis, batch analysis, and group analysis. For single analysis, firstly, you can enter a company, and you will see all related companies and persons based on all kinds of relationships. You can filter levels and filter by relationship category. Moreover, you can extend specific relationship type based on the companies you selected from the graph, and you can add more. The most important thing is that you can add tags and labels for the customer groups that you selected for special. For example, you can add a tag named Important Related Parties of Beijing XXX Company Limited. And you can write the description like Third Floor Equity Related Parties of Beijing XX Group and SIP. For another, you can add labels for the customer group that you selected for typical target scenarios. For example, you can add a label named Fund Fraud Branch of Lee. And you can write the description like According to Transaction Timeliness. That is the knowledge that the user analyzed and it will be managed in graph application management. Secondly, you can analyze the customer association path between 2 companies. Thirdly, analyze relations from more degrees that you want. For example, find the controller of company A, or find the company invested by the spouse of the controller of company A. For batch analysis, you can analyze customer group by firstly add a group through attribute filter or search attribute or labels directly. So like this, you can have the listed companies of retail industry in Beijing and its credit rating equals 10. And then you can filter, expand, and mark based on these companies as I introduced before. Furthermore, you can upload company list by yourself for analysis. Thirdly, for group analysis, you can add groups by filter or upload. And you can see the relations between groups. You can also filter the relation type and add more groups. Lastly, an important thing is that, as I described before, we hope to empower users with the quick start capability of GraphTag. So apart from lots of ready-made financial scenarios and functions, we provide some ready-made models and rules with preset parameters and thresholds for quick start. Here is an example for quick start module for customer relationship graph. You can find many scenarios about customer relation, and this is a scenario of equity structure of group customer. If you enter a company A, you can obtain the ownership structure of the group of company A. What's more, you can use ready-made models like absolute holding model, through holding model, single majority shareholder model, and the benefit owner model to do further analysis. In addition,